Weeks. I'm Sally McDonald, Fox 26 News.
John Hofmeister is the former CEO and president of Shell Oil and the founder of Citizens for Affordable Energy. He also wrote the book, Why We Hate the Oil Companies. Mr. Hofmeister joins us from Washington, D.C. John, we are at the 100-day mark of the oil spill. Your assessment on how things stand right now?
Well, we're all watching whether the cap holds. We're also waiting to see when the bottom kill is ready to go. I think the orchestration that needs to take place between the top kill and the bottom kill at the same time, or roughly the same time, is really critical. The unknown in here, the uncertainty, which we should all be concerned about, is whether the well casing has the integrity that it needs to withstand all the pressures from the top kill that might be felt within that well casing, and whether the casing will hold. And it's important to be ready to go for the bottom kill, because if the casing doesn't hold, we're going to have an explosion of oil back into the Gulf, which will just go through the sides of the well casing and work its way up the sides of the outside casing, and we're back where we started from. Perhaps not as much oil when we begin, but eventually that oil will find its way out until the bottom kill is successful.
The last time we spoke to you, John, you felt the cleanup effort was shameful. Has your opinion changed?
Well, I think nature is doing a better job than man, because, look, we can see now much of the oil spill has dissipated. It's evaporated. The microbes have been eating it. I continue to be woefully disappointed in both the Coast Guard and BP for never having addressed the scale of the problem. We have oil on the beaches. We have oil in the marshes. I firmly believe that had we sucked the oil out of the water with large suction pumps, barges, super tankers, whatever, had we scaled this, we wouldn't have the damage that we now have in fragile wetlands and on the beaches of the Gulf Coast.
With some fanfare, BP replaced Tony Hayward with American Robert Dudley. Public relations move, or can one executive, one man make a world of difference?
Well, I think in the case of Tony Hayward, unfortunately, he had basically lost the ability to convince people in this country, from the government to the public, that BP could actually manage its way through this. It's unfortunate. His good qualities were essentially erased by his inability to make that message clear. I think he's a talented man. I think Bob Dudley's a talented man. Bob Dudley, I think, has shown great integrity and credibility in the way in which he operates with the people that are so badly impacted. It's up to the board of directors ultimately to make the decision as to who runs the company, but I think change really was necessary, and I wish Bob Dudley great success.
Thank you very much. John Hofmeister, former president of Shell Oil, thanks for your time.
Well, focusing on our forces